The Moreton Bay Mayor has been grilled over his knowledge of a trust fund that helped bankroll his campaign. Allan Sutherland says he knows very little and has never sought to find out who's behind the money because he didn't want any conflicts of interest. Tegan George reports.
Moreton Bay Mayor Allan Sutherland runs the third largest council in Australia, but getting into the top job comes at a cost, one he can't fund alone.
$45,000 worth of postage in 2 letterbox drops.
Which is why he says in 2011 he started accepting campaign donations from the Moreton Futures Trust, a fund largely built up by developers.
That's true. There is a number of developers supporting me heavily. I can't walk away from that.
During last year's campaign, the trust paid invoices to the tune of $120,000 to see him re-elected. He declared the trust money, just not the individual donors.
I was happy not to know. Then it's hard to have a conflict when you don't know who the donor is. I think the perception is that councillors sit down with a pen and work out what is going on. It doesn't happen like that. We've got a planning staff.
The hearing also heard he paid to help promote independent candidate Councillor Peter Flannery, the $3,500 tab picked up by the Moreton Futures Trust.
I suppose the public perceptions of how it could be misinterpreted, that I don't think it's a good way to do it, so I won't be doing it in the future.
Earlier in the day, federal Labor frontbencher Shane Newman testified about his support of several Ipswich City Council candidates who all ran as independents, including an ex-staffer.
I supported people who were my friends, who I'd met through the Labor Party, some of whom I'd known for decades.
Like his former electorate officer, Councillor Kylie Stoneman. She'd been a member of the Labor Party for 9 years when she won as an independent.
If ALP were paying for the campaign or providing support for the campaign, then I couldn't possibly call myself independent.
You didn't get support of that kind?
No.
The hearings continue next week. Tegan George, 10 Eyewitness News.